problem of being who you are, whereby you are seeing, excuse me, you're seeing this way today, and the next day you're seeing a different way, whereby you act differently when you see certain people. When you're in when you are with certain people, you act differently, but when you are with a certain kind of people, you act differently as well. It's because you're not aware of who you are. You are afraid to show who you are. You're afraid to actually project your light because you are the light of the world. But so when you are scared to let people know who you are, your messaging and whatever is it that you're doing online or whatever is it that you're doing your business doesn't come across as being authentic. Of course, you're thinking, what does it mean to be authentic? What it means to be authentic is to be true to yourself. It's to be true to the belief that you have. So if you have certain beliefs, come out and let people know, oh, this is what you truly believe, not you hiding and say, of course, I don't want people to be angry with me or think that I don't know what is it that I'm saying, and you get to hide and dim your light because of others. That is not what you should do. That is what we're discussing today. Let's talk. Hi, my name is Maximus Christopher. I'm your favorite online marketing strategy. And in every video, I bring you one strategy that you can use in your coaching or consulting or online business. No BS, no fluff, just straight up strategy. And this is the Prolific You podcast. And this is our 27th episode. So today we'll be talking about you not dimming your light. Why actually you are the light of the world, and you should project that. You should do that everywhere that you go. Let people know who you are. You know, why I say this, because the reason I'm talking about this podcast is I'm a Christian, okay? And it is not something that I hide. I'm a Christian, and it's something that I put in my messaging as well, and my content, whatever it is that I'm saying, because it is part of my identity. Okay, so I'm not just a business owner. Just like this, whatever is it that you do, you're not just a business owner. If you're a father as well. You're a father, you're a husband, you're a business owner, you're a brother, you are a sister, you are a mother. You understand? So it is part of your identity. But what I see a lot of entrepreneurs do, especially those in the faith, especially those that are Christians, they tend to hide who they are. They don't want people to know who they are. They don't want people to say, oh, I know you're a Christian, but don't say this here. Why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you project who you are? Because you are the light of the world. You are the salt of the earth. Okay, so you're the light of the world. So whatever is it that you're doing, now, because you are afraid to let people know that you are the light of the world, you don't bring out the messages, like the messaging that you have, the message you have that when you come online and whatever content that you get to create, they're not authentic because they're not coming from the place of who you are. They're not coming from the place of your belief system. They're not coming from the place of this is what I truly believe and this is what I think that I should do, not because of what the audience wants. No, because you're projecting your own belief. Now, when you do that, of course it's polarizing. Those that don't like you will say, oh, I don't want to listen to this person. Those that like you will stay. And that is how it is with business. I don't drink Coca-Cola, doesn't mean Coca-Cola will not sell. Okay, so it doesn't matter how I talk much about, oh, don't drink Coca-Cola because it's bad for your health. People will say, my wife drinks Coca-Cola. Okay, and we are in the same house. And you get what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. So when you come out and you project your light and say, this is who I am. So you're not hiding and say, this is what I truly believe. And you come out and you say the things that you believe and the things that you truly believe that are true. And you say these things. Some people may not agree with what you're saying. And others will. So you're not doing it for those that don't agree. You're doing it for those that agree. In the first place, you're not even doing it for anybody. You're doing it for yourself, because this is what you need to understand about business is this. Especially when it comes to personal brand, or you building your personal brand online, is you're selling yourself because you're building the business of you. I mean, this podcast is called The Prolific You, okay? So you're building the business of you. So the reason I follow certain people online is because of what they believe. Okay, because of that belief system and their mindset and the things that they agree with. I may not necessarily agree with certain things that they do, But because of I identify with probably a belief system that they have, I listen to them. I take the advice. I do certain things that they get to do. Are you getting it? Now, those that don't believe in those stuff, we don't listen to them. Okay? So when you bring out your messages out there, when you create content, you need to do it from the place of, this is who I am. I'm not dimming my light for anybody. And because of a lot of Christians are hiding, so some become like I saw a post today on Facebook, and that's the guy says for every chapter in the Bible there is a contrary chapter, but that is not true. Now, because someone hasn't taken the time to study or understand certain things, and which is stupidity in the first place, because you study the Bible, you read the Bible, not even study, you read the Bible in the King James Version or whatever English version that you've read it, that you read it in, and you read the Bible, for instance, thou shalt not kill. Okay? And you're like, the Bible said we should not kill. So why do we kill? No, it didn't say that. You need to study the scripture. It said, thou shalt not commit murder. That is the real rendering. Thou shalt not commit murder. So because you don't know, and you come up online and you say stupid things, like, oh, the Bible is contradictory, the Bible is this. That is not true. Because you're so lazy to even take the time to understand the scriptures, to study the Bible for yourself, and you come online, because why? Now everybody has internet access to the internet, okay? So you can come up online and say stupid things, and those people that don't understand what's happening as well, we rally around you and agree with you, and nobody's taking the time to say, come, that's true. What this person is saying, is it true? That's why we now have people that are senseless. For instance, I've never been a fan of Big Brother Nigeria, okay? So Big Brothers, whenever Big Brother anywhere, I've not been a fan of the Big Brother franchise or Big Brother, okay? Now, something happened recently. They were asked questions. You know how you have this panel, so they were asked simple questions that my daughter could probably answer most of the questions that were asked. And my daughter is just 9 years. Okay? None of them. Simple question as, who makes law? Who are those that make laws in the country? And a lawyer said, is the judiciary. No, so you wonder why we come online and we follow certain people that have the belief system. All they just tell you is cruise. And you come up online and say, all I'm doing is just cruise. There's something wrong with you. Something's fundamentally wrong with you. I remember recently, my friend owns a business. And we engage the secretary, and she's like, oh, whatever I said that she's posting is just online, just for posting. That any company that's asking for your social media handle is not ready to employ you. I said, but if you think what you're posting online and what you're doing, what you're doing offline, they're not the same thing, and you are delusional, because it is what you believe that you're posting online. It is what you believe. So you can't come and say, hey, whatever you see online, whatever I'm posting online, it's just for cruise, just for me to just have fun. That is not true. You're not doing it because you want to have fun. You're doing it because that is your belief system. That is who you are. That is your belief system. You're not doing it because you want to cruise. No. That is who you are. So you need to be responsible for yourself, and you need to be responsible. Take the time to study, buy books, study, pay for courses, improve yourself. Success is impacting the world with the investment. The key word there is investment of your personality. You need to invest in yourself. Buy books for yourself, buy courses for yourself. If you can't go to school, if you don't have the avenue to go to the four walls of a university, then you can go to school, not to university. You can buy courses, you can go online. It's even cheap. Udemy is there. You can buy a course for as low as 5,000 naira. 14,000 naira courses that can give you what Even the school that you go to for 4 years may not be able to give to you. And you can learn that in just sitting in your home and watching the videos and taking action of the things that you've learned. So it pains me when I see Christians come online and they hide their identity. They don't want people to know that they are Christians. And they don't want people to know, oh, this is what I do. You need to identify who you are. First, you are a Christian before any other thing. And it pains me when I see so-called Christians come online and tell you, oh, don't pose that you're a Christian because business is business. And who says who? It just shows that those people are not business people as well. Because if you do business with people, you're doing business with someone and the person, you're doing business with that person. For instance, if you're doing business with a Muslim man and it's time for prayers, he is not talking to you. You will respect him that much that he has to go to the mosque to pray. And you have no problem with that. He's not hiding his identity. He's a Muslim. He's not hiding it. There's nothing wrong with that. But what pains me when Christians say, no, I don't want people to know that I'm a Christian because they may not do business with me because they want to do business with their own people. That's just a lie from the pit of hell. Just like how the devil wants to use morality to come into Christendom. You know, if I tell you, oh, it's not, no. So you need to understand that you are the light of the world. You are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. So you cannot have this message and hide it. Doesn't matter what you do. You can't have this message and hide it. You need to understand. Think about that. You can't have this message and hide it. You are first a Christian before any other thing. You are the light of the world. You are the salt of the earth. You are the one preserving this word. So, shine your light. Don't dim it for anybody. Shine your light. Make your light so shine that all that see will may glorify your Father. So make your light so shine. So you're going to do that today. Make your light so shine. So don't dim your light. Make it bright, brighter than ever before. Come up online and say the things that you actually believe from the scriptures. Study the scriptures for yourself. Jesus says, search the scriptures. Paul says, study to show yourself approved. So you need to study, search the scriptures for yourself. So don't just go to church and you just learn something and you just hear something and you come and say, this is no. Study. But it pains me how you can easily go up online and Google Mobad, who this person, you Google a musician, you Google someone else, or Google a celebrity. But what does it take you to go online and search the scriptures and say, hey, let me check other reference of this scripture. Let me see other rendering of this scripture. Let me read it to see if actually saying the same thing. Then let me get the original text to see if I can interpret it and say, oh, that's true. But when you get so lazy to do that and you come up online, you say something that doesn't make sense. It shows that. So even you come online, you post that those people in the Big Brother house are stupid. You are. I know you're saying, hey, Maximus, you're coming too harsh. Yes, I mean, that is me. I call a spade a spade. I call a spade a shovel. You understand? So you need to understand that you don't need to hide your light. No, you are the light of the world. You're the salt of the earth. So don't allow those that will come and tell you, oh, they are on church. They are this. What does it mean to be on church? Do you know what it means to be the church? You come into the synagogue, you go into the church. I said, do not forsake the assembly as some others. As that is how they do it. So you come and you're proud that, hey, I don't go to church. I left church, not God. Does that even make sense at all? I left church, not God. But it is God that says you should go to church. I left church, not God. Even Jesus himself went to the synagogue. He went to the synagogue. It was his tradition. He went to the synagogue. So all of a sudden, now you're so big, you know the scripture. You know Genesis because you've read it once. Now you know everything. Now as the pastor is preaching, you can interpret it in your mind and say, what you're saying doesn't make sense. I'm not coming to church. Then you say, I'm on church. Then I'm not going to church again. I left church, not God. Then you start rallying people around yourself, those that are like you. And if you found that those people that left the church, they think they know the solution to the problem of the church. They think they know what the problem is in the church. They know the solution. They tell you, oh, I know what to do in the church. It shows you they're not soul winners. It shows that if they actually want to, it's not because they did it because of the love of God. They did it because of the applause to say, hey, I'm a soul winner. I want 10 souls. I want 20 souls. Not because they actually love these people. If you truly love them, then you're going to sit down and study the scriptures, understand it for yourself, and teach these people as well. So make your light so shine, okay? I know it's as if Maximus is ranting today. No, I just come out with it and tell you the truth and how this is how it is, okay? I love you so much. So like I say, success is impacting the world with the investment of your personality. So you need to invest in yourself. If you listen to this podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever platform, online platform you're listening to right now, please leave a review. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, please subscribe and leave a like. And I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Have a wonderful day. God bless you.